yeah, this was an interesting challenge. It's interesting to even kind of think about what a glitter ball, I think that's what they call them, looks like. Here I've got a longitude and latitude map of the world, and as you can see, all the longitude lines here all meet at the north and south poles. Equally, all the latitude lines run horizontally, are all horizontal to each other. However, when I look on the Google for a glitter ball, I come up with this interesting one here that looks more like what I see as a glitter ball. So how do you go about creating that? Oh, let's start from the very beginning. I've got this ellipse which is circular because I hold down control and I drew it, and it's centered on these crosshairs, and I can have that. And if I go control K to clone it, and then holding down the shift key, bring that in like that, and then go to the blend tool, I can then drag that one out to that one, and I want that to go that way, and that is similar to the map we remembered earlier on, where all the lines of longitude, these lines here, all meet at the north and south pole. But if you remember, when we go just shoot on down to the glitter ball, just come out again, they don't all meet at the north pole. They do on this one, they don't on that one. So if I go back up to where we are here, that's that situation there, and if I wanted to do the lines of latitude to the world, I'd have horizontal lines here. And if I select that, control K to clone it, and rotate it 90 degrees, this again starts to show a glitter ball, but I don't think that's a very convincing glitter ball at all. So I'll delete that. Now, if you remember, if we go back down to here, the lines of longitude in this example don't all meet at the North Pole. They're spread out a bit. So how can we achieve that? The way I've done it, try to achieve it, is if you control click just to select the ellipse inside that blend, and then hold down the shift key, you can move that up like that. Hang on a minute, I'm going to go edit. X. I seem to have had two versions up there. I'm going to delete that, control shift V, and you can see we've got this different shape now, and the lines of longitude aren't all meeting at the North Pole. Let's just select that, go back there and change the position profile. I think that position profile is a bit too big. If I slice out like that, get that going, and I'm going to change those steps to what, 8. Let's try 8. Now you can see that they're gap between those two lines of longitude and these two lines of longitude are quite different as you'd expect it to be. Similarly, if I Control K, clone that, turn it around 90 degrees, you start to get this shape, whereas the closest squares towards you are larger than the ones on the edge, which is what you would expect in a perspective view. I'll just undo that a minute and undo that for a minute. One other thing is that the lines on at the moment all the lines are 0.25, but the lines on these edges here, this close edge, would probably be thicker, so I'm going to change that to 1. And that instantly starts to change. You've got thicker lines here, and as they go away, you've got thinner lines. So I'm now going to go and select that. I'm going to go Control K to clone it, and I'm going to rotate that 90 degrees. Okay, now we're getting there, but you've now got a very odd shape. Obviously, that's not the shape you particularly want. What you need to do is I've just undone several steps there. What we need to do is select by Control. I've selected the blend. I'm going to hit on this inner circle and click. So it says one ellipse. I'm going to go Edit, Copy. Okay, now, let's select all those. I'll go Control K to clone it, rotate it 90 degrees. And that looks quite strange, but bear with me for a bit. Go Control, I can't Control All because I've got other images here. I'm going to go select everything in the view there. Let's just page to selected. Right, so we're there. I'm going to go Arrange, Convert to Editable Shapes. Arrange, Convert Line to Shapes. Then I can go Arrange, Combine Shapes, Add Shapes. And then I can go Control Shift V, which puts that circle on the top. I'll give that a red outline so you can see. And let's make it 4 for the time being, so that's where it is. It doesn't need to be that size. And if I click those two, I've got two objects here. If I go Control 3, which is Arrange, Intersect Shapes, that intersects those shapes. So we've now got something more akin to what we need for those shapes. And then I can go Control Shift V to supply it, put that again, and I'll turn that to medium green and put it to the back. We have one shape. If I click on that and go that, Control 2, that gets rid of all those shapes. Now I can go Arrange. Should be able to go Arrange. Let's group it first. It's not group. now comes out with various things which I can, if I want to do, I can fill these different colours to my heart's content. I actually did the line width the wrong way round, so the line width here should be wider and the line width here should be narrower, but, and I didn't include the crosshairs correctly, but that's the way it should work. You can do that. You've then got this shape you can work on. I don't know if I can click back. Try and see if I can click back. Oh no, hang on. Let's just remove the line colour. So you can now see you could have as many different colours as you want. You can apply anything you want to those glitter balls, and I think that looks more like a glitter ball than if you just did it so it looked like everything, all the lines of longitude come to the North Pole and all the lines of latitude became to the east and west sections over here. Anyway, hope that helped. A bit long-winded, but fun to do. Yeah, say good night.